Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the stream. Welcome to that little extra part in there, guys. It's new. It's new. Let's see if we can turn the volume down. Maybe not. It's damn loud. I can't think of it. Okay, guys, today we're brought to us. We've been sent a game by ININ Games. It's called the Wonder Boy Collection. It features Wonder Boy in Monsterland, Wonder Boy in Monster World, Wonder Boy, in Monster World 4. Let me tell you what the game's about before we start. And this game's been sent actually to me today by PR Hound Pit Games. Thank you, crew out there at Hound Pit Games. This game is developed by ININ. Sorry guys, gotta get it right. ININ Games. It's a tricky one. It's not too tricky, but it's tricky for me. Let me see if I go to the gallery. Maybe we can, just trying to get the volume down on the actual game. It doesn't matter. Let me tell you what the game's about before we even start. Everyone knows Wonder Boy, don't they? Well, you should. If you're an old school classic retro gamer like myself, kind of old school, yes, but classic and retro. I do a lot of those, but I'm not good. You'll know Wonder Boy back in the Sega Master System days. Carefully collection of essential Wonder Boy releases featuring four Sega masterworks from the golden era of platformers. This quartet is acclaimed games brings something for everyone with their blend of classic platforming and action RPG gameplay. Whether you're a series fan or a newcomer looking to experience a gaming legend, Wonder Boy Collection brings the perfect Wonder Boy package. Bringing together four of the very best Wonder Boy games from the original 1986 arcade version to 1994's Monster World 4. This remarkable collection gives you a chance to experience one of the most influential series from gaming's past. Through the 1980s to the 1990s, the Wonder Boy games built up a huge following with their dazzling blend of energetic platforming and action RPG elements. Unlike other titans from the platform gene, however, this Wonder Boy games have seen very limited release in the West of modern gaming hardware, until now! The Wonder Boy games are designed to be simple to pick up and play for gamers from every ability, but contain enough depth and challenge to keep even the most skilled players busy. And now they're updated with modern features such as the ability to rewind your game at any moment. That's going to be handy for me. When I die, I rewind. Hey, the great Dane, welcome to the stream, buddy. Welcome. So whenever you're looking to try this iconic gaming series for the first time, revisit your youth spent playing Wonder Boy and add a refreshing distant platformer to your collection. Wonder Boy Collection is the perfect package for you. Okay guys, so the game features Wonder Boy in Monsterland, Wonder Boy in Monster World, and Monster World 4. Precisionally ported to modern consoles with extended features like filter, shader, rewind option, and an art gallery. A fantastic blend of platforming and RPG action. Get nostalgia with vibrant pixels, art, and crisp chip-tuned audio. Simple and welcoming for new players with enough depth and challenge to captivate the most devoted. It's just been released, guys. I think it got released on the 3rd of June, so just a couple of days back. It's available for the Nintendo Switch and the PS4. Today, guys, I am playing on the PS5, however, through backward compatibility. But, yeah, Switch and PS4, guys. Let's just check out the chat window. Hey, Jericho, welcome to the stream. The great Dave, no boobs for once. Yes, we're actually streaming a game today with no boobs. It's not a lewd game, this one. Hey, Ratalika Man, welcome. I hope you're doing well. Okay, so we're going to start off today. Once again, guys, if you're watching me live today on my Twitch channel and you like what you see, please feel free to hit the heart icon and drop me a follow. And if you're watching this replay back on my YouTube channel, like, dislike if you dislike it. It's up to you. Comment. I will reply to your comments if they need to be answered. Share this video, and please guys, it's free. It takes 1 second of your time to do. Hit that subscribe button, drop me a subscribe. It's free, guys, remember it's free, and there's no time wasted. Just one button click, and I really do appreciate it. Okay, we're gonna start off with Wonder Boy. Okay, so can we go... So we can change the video, and we can stretch it to full screen, We can play Wonder Boy on normal mode or 1-to-1. Full screen kind of looks a little bit... It makes Wonder Boy look fat. I think what we'll do... That's perfect. Perfect +1. Oh, I'm not playing that. I guess crispy, there's razor and soft. You can't really tell much difference. If you look at his mouth, you can just tell it changing. We're just going to play normal. Let's just play it. Gameplay. Starting lives is 5. Bonus lives is every 70,000. Difficulty is easy. We're just playing, guys. Okay, while I'm playing this game, you can enter the options menu by pressing that. This also pauses the game. Okay. Okay, let's start, guys. This is exciting. I remember playing this back in the Master System. I played it on the Master System, original Master System, the little big one. And you had to put like the cart. You had the cartridge, and then you had like I can't remember, like a flat cart one. Like I don't know what it was called. I can't remember. Remember that? It was such a good game. Such a good game. Okay, let's get into it. Oh, oops! I pressed the wrong button. Okay, so how do we actually play? I should have checked out the actual options for controls. Run. Okay, run is R1. Jump is X. Attack is circle. High jump is L1. Start is options. Okay. It's not starting. It's not starting. Okay, that's okay. Okay, let's go back. Insert coin is okay. Insert coin and win. Okay, maybe I have to insert coin. Okay, insert coin with it because it's an arcade version of it. We had to insert the coin. 1 or 2 players. No, just 1. I just want to play 1. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I did that again. Okay, let's run. Jump. Small jump, big jump. Oh, how's the music, man? Okay, we're gonna hatchet. Oh, it's so good, man. It is so good. You might think this game is horrible for you young whippersnappers out there. Oh, I hit the rock. But it is so, brings back so many good memories. I love it. I love it. Oh, please be the skateboard. Oh, it is a skateboard. I died. Do I have a time? I can't remember. I died for hitting the skateboard. That was terrible. Maybe. Oh no, I got so excited. I got killed by my own skateboard. Oh shit, what's that? Oh, I see. We're gonna collect the letters. Remember the letters, if you guys out there? I want my skateboard back! Oh, snake! I need my hat. I still got my hatchet. Okay, so we've got... I think this part, if I remember rightly, is just like you can't be killed by anything. It's like guide mode. There! Die, frog! Go! And at the end of all of the major levels, you get to fight the boss guy, and the boss guys all look the same except for their head. It was so good. It's still so good. I'm so excited about this game, as you can tell. We got a trophy. We all start at small. Okay. Oh, we got a skateboard going. Got to get back into the groove of playing this. That's a bad... Oh no, we died. That's the bad thing about the skateboard. You can't slow down. You can slow down, but you can't stop. Sorry. It just feels a little bit... It feels a little bit strange, that's all, playing on like a PlayStation controller. Where? Oh! Because you picture when we played back in the Master System days, all we had is two buttons in the D-pad. Okay. Oh, I keep pressing the long jump. Oh no, I haven't used the rewind yet. Let me figure it. I can't remember. Rewind is L2 is rewind. I forgot we even had it, to be honest, Rattling Command. I forgot we even had it. When I die this time though. Oh, there we go. When I die this time, because I'm definitely going to die again. Because I'm terrible at this game. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay, so I've got to get used to pressing L1 to jump. Because that's a big jump. It's just throwing me off a little bit. But thank God for you mentioning that we got rewind. I forgot. No, I'm not going for that. Bugger that. I completely forgot that we even had a button there. I'm loving this. I am so... Oh! Ah, no we're not. We're rewinding, buddy. Can't beat me. You can't beat me. I'm Wonder Boy. You die. Oh, skateboard time. Oh, no. Oh, no. No, we don't. I love the rewind. It's good for the time being. Let's just pause it up while Rattling Command says something. Sorry. I think the gameplay options, you may be able to revert it to the old 2-button control style if you want. I can't remember. I'll give it a look in a second there. Let me just get past this level, and we'll give it a shot. Oh, no we don't. No we don't. I just can't get used to the buttons. Oh, and a goal. Yeah, it's just because I haven't played the game in many moons, to be honest. I did play the remake on the Switch. I do own the Switch version of the remake, but I haven't played the original on I just remember playing it. I used to play not with my thumb like this, so my two fingers were like that, and it was just made for that. So let's have a look at the gameplay controls. Okay, so run. There's no option there to change back. Rewind speed is yeah. So I don't think there's any change to change back. I'm not 100% sure, unless I'm missing something. It's not a bad thing. It's just something getting used to it. I just remember playing it with 2 buttons, so I've just got to get over that. Oh man, I just got to get used to that. Oh, no we don't. I can't die in this game because I'm God. Yes, I can still die. The rewind button is... I kind of feel like cheating. Kind of feel like cheating, but... I'm just gonna take it slower than I'm trying to... Oh, crap! Oh. Okay, we're going to a boss guy now, I can feel it. Yeah, don't turn into a rewind junkie. Now that it's there, now that you mention it though, I just can't stop. I just to speed through this crap. I don't know, I can't remember. I think that was a bad one. Love it! Love it! Not again, I forgot to get the shit. Okay, we're gonna go rewind. We're definitely rewinding this part. We're not gonna... Okay, we're not gonna get that rotten egg. Rotten egg! Oh, it's been so long since I've played this. I feel like I'm a little kid again. I'm so excited. I'm terrible at it though. Okay, nah. I just want to get to the boss guy. Okay. Boss is coming up now, I can just feel it! Oh, I feel like it's Christmas Day. It's amazing. I'm... Thanks, Redalica, man. Thanks for popping past, buddy. Have fun. Thanks for popping past. Take care. Oh, go back. When he... If you look closely, whenever he's on a skateboard, it looks like he's got a... Because the buckle goes around his chin, it looks like he's an old man. Ah, missed it. You can hear the music change. Oh, crap! Oh, come on! No, not today. Not today, Wasp. But, okay. I thought I was eating a flower. Oh no, he's after me again. Yeah, today. Go away, you boss dude. Oh! I was gonna get used to do the big jump and the small jump. The X button is the small jump. This music's getting scarier. Okay, boss guys now. Can't remember what that was. Oh, look at him! No, 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 we can't even like... We're gonna rewind. Okay, rewind. We're not gonna die like this now. His head came off! And so he gets a new head, and that's the next boss guy you're gonna fight. Oh, I'm so excited. I love it. You're gonna admit it's awesome. Okay, so the trophy was halfway through. Trophy earned. Okay, so what we're gonna do is pause it up. Oh, we won't save it. We won't save it. We'll close this game, and now we're gonna venture to Wonder Boy and Monsterland, guys. To be honest, I've played them all. I don't think I've ever played Wonder Boy 4. I've played this is a game, Wonder Boy 1, in 1986 Wonder Boy, the original, is the one I always, like, just played over and over again. Like, you'd buy a new game for your Master System, but you'd always go back to Wonder Boy. Always. I think we finished it. We all sat down like a group of mates. We just sat down just over time. We just finished it. We all took part, and once you died, you had to pass the controller on to the next person, and they had to go, and we just played like that. Wonder Boy and Monsterland, I played. Monster World, I played as well, but not as much, and I've never played 4, but let's play this one, Monsterland. Let's see what it's like. Push start button to start. Okay. So this one, when he starts off, he always looks like he's in a nappy, and he grows up into a big warrior. This is where the RPG elements came into the game. The other one's just more of a platformer. What did it say again? It wasn't really. I wasn't paying attention. What we'll do is controls in this one is just the same. A wiggle jump is circle, jump is X, attack is a special weapon is that. Okay, so wiggle jump. Look at this. Hey, brave man, listen carefully. The country. Oh, just wait till that thing goes away. Oh. Okay, take the sword and medicine. Good luck. Sorry, guys. So now we've got a sword. Now we can fight things like this snake. Cocktail or beer? I'm gonna have to go beer. Do I have enough? Death has the key to the next town's gate. I can't ever remember it having a wiggle jump. I can't remember that in the game. This is death. Okay, Death has got my number, maybe. No, not today, Death. Got the key. I want to go back in there and get my coins. Damn it! I need to get some clothes on. I mean, my nappies. They always remind me of a little baby in the nappies. Oh, I got myself a heart. As I said before, guys, if you got another trophy, and it should be easy by now. You can make it full screen, and you can make it smaller, but I'm playing like maybe on like the original mode. Let me get some shoes, eh? Welcome, may I help you? Okay, so you can. Leather boots or cloth boots? We're gonna go leather. Do we have enough coins? I can't remember. No, we don't. We've got no coins. We only got 48. Please come again. We'll be back later on, maybe. Okay, so yeah, just got smashed then by these wannabe Nintendo toads. They're the version of. Okay, so I'm not gonna buy anything. I need to get myself some shoes, so I'm gonna quickly go back here and get some shoes. Oh, you can, buddy. Thank you. Okay, got myself some shoes now. So now I can walk a little bit quicker. I don't like that jump, to be honest. I think I need some more money before I actually can do anything, or should I take gold? Welcome, may I help you? You can, but unless you want to give me one of those shields for a buck. 500 bonus points. What can I help you? They love saying this. I haven't got enough money. Okay. This pig is kicking my ass. Okay, life-wise, screwed. Screwed with life-wise. I need to get some hearts. Give me a heart, Snake. Ah, give me a coin. Oh, didn't see the bat. Half a heart. And actually a quarter of a heart. That's what I've got going for me at the moment. I need to get that shield. Someone be beyond the wall. Whoa, crap. I forgot that I forgot again, guys. Surprising enough, the rewind button. What we'll do is rewind that. Okay, so I keep forgetting of the rewind, but we're not here just to kind of cheat all the time. Use the revival medicine. Good. Oh! Oh! Okay, that was a whole... Oh, we got this boss guy. Oh, he's shitting. He's kicking my butt. Okay. I got him though. I got him. Ah, a broadsword. So we've got some more power, but our health-wise is shot again. This is a boot place again. Welcome, may I help you? I've only got 63, so... I really need to get... health-wise, here we go. Okay, yep. Oh, I'm gonna have to. It's only 20 bucks. Take care! Thank you, nurse! That was dumb. That was so dumb. It's just... Oh! Okay. Oh, man. I'm in a bit of a pickle at the moment. Just standing here. I'm screwed. Okay, we'll rewind where I got a little bit. I can't get out of this mess. Okay, so we're going to rewind this whole part. Okay, stop here. I ran out of time. Okay, that's Wonder Boy and Monsterland. Continue or not? It's okay, girl. That's okay. Hey, so that was Wonder Boy and Monsterland. Okay, so we're gonna do Wonder Boy in Monster World. As I said, we played this game when I was young. 1991. I didn't play much of it, but I'd have played it. So let's give it a whirl. I say Sega. They go Sega. Sega, man. Sega. Us Australians know how to say it. Sega. Because it's S-E-G-A. Sega. Okay, so this one's a little bit more, you know, up to it. Monster World was once a peaceful region. Then, the peace was shattered by an invading army of monsters. A young man named Chiron vowed to defeat them and make his land peaceful again. Okay, so this is obviously me. So you see how we got it's more advanced, you got the door there and stuff like that. I can get down. I don't know the control. Okay, I can get out. There's the jump button. I'm not wearing nappies, I'm starting straight off, just in my armor. It's looking a little bit better than the other games, of course. Music's a little bit nicer too. Still got the same aspects and everything. Once again, this world is being threatened. The princess has been kidnapped, I thought I was going to say killed, from Purapuru Castle. You better use caution. Here's an electric and firestorm. Take them with you. Make sure you're ready to use magic at all times. Instead of stabbing, he's just throwing his sword now. He's a man. It's been years since we last had visitor. Your journey has just begun. Please take care. The jellyfish will help you on your way. See how it opens up? I do prefer I do prefer the previous game, Wonder Boy and Monsterland. When you go into the house, you're actually in it, not this little like this part. I always preferred. I just prefer how it just went in properly. This one's a little bit. It's trying to be, you know, be more advanced, but I don't like how it is. It's not. That's just me. I prefer the Monsterland way. Okay, let's rewind. I forgot. This is Purapuru Castle. Entry is prohibited. Go away. Let's just fight. This collection is amazing. I love it. Okay. How do we do big? Is there a big jump in this one? Let's have a look at the options here. Controls: jump and swim, attack, spin attack, spin attack. I can't remember the spin attack and spin jumps. Spin attack doesn't work. Okay, so you can swim, so that doesn't make a difference. Like if I wanted to get up there, I'd just go like that. But of course he can't jump big with all that armor he's got on. Oh, monkey's gonna die now. I'm gonna kill a monkey. Come here, monkey. Come here, you blue little bugger. Oh, crab. I got crabs! Damn monkey. Damn monkey again! He's kicking my butt! Need to get some more hearts. I do like the feature of being able to... How did I get that? Oh, I didn't even know I could do that. gonna try that. Let's just see if we can kill a crab. Come on, Mikey. Ah, I got my heart. Wasn't much of a heart, but we got one. Whoa. Oh well, that's my bad. Okay. I can't see the... Hey, cowboy, welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Ow, there, doing it. Okay, so I'm kind of stuck. I can't remember what to do. Something to do with this. I can't get up this ledge. No idea what I'm doing, guys. I'm trying to figure out how to actually get up. Something to do with this fella here. The sign doesn't want to show me anything. Let's have a look at those options. Yeah, Wonder Boy Collection, Cowboy. We've played Wonder Boy 1, we played Wonder Boy Monster Land, and now we're playing Wonder Boy Monster World. We're spicing up. We've got one to go after this. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Brings back a lot of memories. So spin attack. I can't remember doing a spin attack. I remember Monster Land we did a spin jump. I can't remember those in the original games. Maybe it's been added, but I don't think it would be added. They look like straight ports to me, to be honest, but I just can't remember it. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. We got rewind on this one, and we got fast rewind. No, I haven't finished them. I'm just going through all the games, letting everyone know what the games are like. So we've played Wonder Boy 1. Then we played Wonder Boy Monster Land, and now we're playing Wonder Boy Monster World, and then the fourth one after this. We're just giving a bit of a taste, just dipping our... Oh, so I won't say that. We're dipping our fingers into it all and having a bit of a buffet. I can't figure out, guys, how to get up this area. Like this guy here... We can rewind and stuff like that. Fast rewind. Watch the fast rewind, guys. I don't know if I did anything. This guy's got it. I thought this guy would be able to, like, take me across and give me a boost up there, but I'm not figuring any of this out. Okay, let's just go up here and kill this damn crab. Oh, we're gonna get killed. Okay. Let's not do that again. I was thinking that maybe I've missed something, but it's not one of those games you actually kind of miss, is it? Like this sign should be saying something to me, I reckon. Here we go. There we go. You can ride a jellyfish. How? Okay, you can ride a jellyfish. I'm guessing that there is a jellyfish. It doesn't tell me how to ride the jellyfish. But you can ride the jellyfish. Is that a jellyfish? Okay, there. Okay, you're gonna jump on his head. Oh, that's gonna be hard. How the hell am I gonna do that? You can ride the jellyfish by jumping on his head. So when he comes up, I can jump on his head. There, like that. Oh, man! I can't remember doing that when I played this originally. You can ride him. It's not really riding him, is it? It's like more like jumping on his head. At least we made it, guys. I'm happy with that. Let's go into the inn. Once again, guys, this game's brought to me today by PR Hound, Hound Peak Games, and the developers ININ Games. That's a tricky one. ININ Games. Cowboy says, with great skills, something you obviously fluked. Well, if I fluke at something and still succeed, I'm still a winner. I'm still a winner. And that's all that matters in life. As long as you win, as long as you're happy. Welcome to my inn. Should it be welcome to my ININ Games? Oh, a bit of a plug there for you. You can have a good night's rest for $10. Will you be staying overnight? Yes. Yes, I will be. Do you come with the bed, lady? Will you want to save your adventure? Yes. Your game has been saved. Yes. Okay, so Wonder Boy, he's had a nice night's sleep. Good morning. Did you sleep well? Well, you should know, girl. You woke up next to me. That's what he said. Good luck with the rest of your journey. He's looking pretty bright and frisky. He's had a good night. I wouldn't say a good night's rest, but he's had a good night. Well, he's a boy, but we don't know if he could be 16. He's a boy, you know. He's not like, doesn't mean he's a boy. He's it's a girl and a boy, you know. He could be like a 26-year-old boy. I love Wonder Boy though. Welcome to the Kishara. Stand in front of the item you wish to purchase and look up. We need to, let's have a look at this one. You have a dismantling eye. That's chain mail. It costs 70 and I've only got 66. Would you like to purchase it? We'll say yes and see what happens. He could, Cowboy, he could. I'm sorry, but you don't have enough money to purchase this item. Why don't you go get some money and come back? That's good. Straight to the point. It's definitely straight to the point. Hey! It's bounced away. Oh, now I've got to deal with this guy again. And he hit me. Okay, well, what's this last got to say? I'm Sonia. The village is under attack. I don't know all the details, so you'd better see Eleonora. If you stand between the statues and look up, you can find her. Okay, we're going to do that, guys. We're going to walk right there. And we're going to move on to the last one of the game in the collection, Wonder Boy 4. So this was in early... Oh, sorry, I should read them all to you. So Wonder Boy 1. Actually, I'll read them after I've finished it, guys, and then we'll check out the gallery as well. Sega, not Sega, Sega. That's what it should be. Someone! Help us! Stop disaster! Before it spreads! This game's so cool. Asher, what are you doing out here? What? You sense that someone needs your help? Ha 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 ha! Already pretending to be a warrior. I see. So, well, let's head back. Everyone's waiting. Okay, wow, she can move a lot quicker. We can, fight that way. Have you ever played Wonder Boy, Cowboy? Don't say you've never played Wonder Boy. So I'm assuming Wonder Boy was supposed to rival Zelda. Oh, I wouldn't say, no, I wouldn't say that, Cowboy, to be honest. Wonder Boy started off as a platformer. The first game was an arcade platformer. You rode skateboards, you threw hatchets, didn't have any RPG elements at all in it. Wonder Boy Monster Land, Wonder Boy Monster World, and this Wonder Boy 4 have all got the RPG elements in them now. And I'd say, yeah, maybe, I didn't say it rivaled Zelda, but you know how, okay, so Sega had Sonic and Nintendo had Mario, and that was their main franchise icons. But then Nintendo had Zelda as an RPG element one, and then obviously Sega had Wonder Boy. I don't think they rivaled it. Zelda was always the better one, to be honest. But Wonder Boy, as I said, Wonder Boy started off completely different and then made its way into RPG. But it's on its own. It's a great game. Sniffle, I was afraid this day would come. No mother desires such life for her daughter, for the way of the warrior is delicious. Sob Sniffle. Take this medicine. Use it when your life is in danger. Understand? This is all I can do for you, Asher. Please return to me safe and sound. Sob. Sobs. Sniffle. Okay, so we've got a shield going. Right, what were you trying to say then, Cowboy? You're finally going to the Tower of Silence, right? Yeah. Good luck, Asher. If anyone could do it, surely it's you. She can jump pretty high, this one. And she moves a lot quicker than... This game moves a lot quicker as well. When you want to heal your wounded body, offer a prayer to the sacred statue. You are sure to be blessed by the gods. Offer Osher's a prayer to the gods. And then you re-heal. For some reason I'm doing it twice. Okay, so I'm just saying Nintendo had Zelda, so Sega created Wonder Boy as a competition to it, like Sonic. Yeah, I'd say so, yeah. I'd say so. I'm not 100% sure on it, but it's kind of, it kind of sounds, you know, quite right. When did Zelda come out? Do you know when Zelda first came out? Maybe Wonder Boy came out before Zelda. I don't know. You have to Google that for me, Cowboy, and let me know. Oh. They're all saying bye to me. I'm on my way. I'm on my journey. I do admit the soundtrack in this game is kind of annoying at the moment. Yeah, I've got a funny feeling maybe that Wonder Boy 1, the platformer, the arcade platformer, maybe was made before Zelda. I'm not 100% sure because I don't know when Zelda was made. And then they maybe just turned it into an RPG. to counter Zelda. But Zelda was more like almost like top down, where this is a little bit different. But yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you're getting at. While jumping, you can stab upwards or downwards. She reminds me of like a character from Aladdin. Oh, we didn't even see that blob there. Let's try that. I do admit the soundtrack of this game is highly annoying. Okay, so that's block. Now I know what to do. Smacked him good then. Happy with that. Okay, so Zelda was 1986. I have a feeling that Wonder Boy 1, the original, was 1986 as well. I think I saw it at the start of this game, when I was looking at all the games. I think. I'll have to find out after I finish this. And I'll read it all to you guys. But that's the thing. Everyone, yeah, 1986 as well, but totally different game back then. Totally different game, as I said. But yeah, you could be right. They did create Wonder Boy, or turned Wonder Boy into an RPG to counter Zelda. You could be right. But it's kind of like a forgotten gem, to be honest. Like, everyone knows Zelda. Everyone knows Zelda, and it's still going to this day. But not everyone, like, if you people that grew up with playing Wonder Boy, knows Wonder Boy, but if this day and age, no one would know what Wonder Boy is. And it's good that this collection's being brought back out so people can get back on the bandwagon of Wonder Boy. I used to love it. Like, when I grew up, I didn't play Zelda when I grew up, to be honest. I was a Sega boy when I grew up. My first console was a Sega, I should say a proper console was a Sega Master System. I did have a Commodore 64 beforehand, but if we're talking consoles, Sega Master System, and we just played Wonder Boy. Okay, how could you modernize Wonder Boy? See, what they did right is the original Wonder Boy, they didn't modernize it, they remastered it. Or remade it for the Switch. Have you seen that one? They remade it for the Switch, so it's all pretty visuals now, and I own it on the Switch, and I prefer the original. The original is so much better than the remake. It's crap. It's not crap, but it's just not good. Yeah, I was Team Sega too. Yeah, for some reason, my next door neighbor had the NES. And he had Duck Hunt on it and stuff like that. And we'd go over there and play that. But for some reason, you know, he played the Duck Hunt. He had Mario Brothers, the original. But everyone wanted to come, like the whole people in the streets just wanted to come over to my house and play the Master System. My friends in the road had a Master System as well. We used to play, what was it, Hang On? Was it Hang On, the motorbike that was built into the Master System? Wonder Boy, Sonic. And then Sonic 2 came out. It was just so much more fun for some reason. Everyone loved the Sega. And then, kind of, for some reason, my next system was the SNES. Sega lost its way. I had a Mega Drive, but I never really got on the Mega Drive bandwagon. So yeah, I was a big Sega fan back then. I don't know how they'd modernize Wonder Boy. The only way I could say if they modernize Wonder Boy is maybe make new Wonder Boy games, but not make them like Zelda, like the Zelda Breath of the Wild. Maybe make it like more of a top-down Zelda game. You know, the Zelda and the Hourglass and those type of games. for the 3DS, but modernize it for like how they did with the Switch, like Link's Awakening. Maybe do a Wonder Boy game like that. Just copy the crap out of Nintendo. That's all I could say. I don't know how to get out of this. It's not letting me get out. Okay, I'm pressing a crap load of buttons. Ah, there we go. That's the only way I reckon it'd work. It wouldn't work like this, of course. It could work like this, but I'd prefer it being like more like Link's Awakening on the Nintendo Switch. That was a good game. Short but good. Oh, well, we died. Okay, we'll go back to the start, guys, and I'll read you those things. Okay, so whoops. Okay, so here it goes. Wonder Boy premiered in the arcade in 1986, developed by Escape, who renamed themselves into West One Co. Limited. Shortly after Sega published Wonder Boy in the arcades, several conversions for various consoles followed. In the legendary first part, Tom has to free his girlfriend Tanya, who was kidnapped by the monster Daikon. So you get all that. That Wonder Boy, that one there is my favorite. It's always going to be my favorite. Wonder Boy in Monsterland. A year after the first part, Wonder Boy in Monsterland was released as a sequel, but its gameplay was very different from the original. As with the first part, the developer was Western Co. Limited, who included small role-playing elements. Sega took over the publishing and conversions for console. So it's not really a Sega game, to be honest. It's West One. So it's all, you can't really say it's a franchise Sega game, but it kind of feels like, to me, it's a Sega game. In 1991, the fifth part of the fifth part of the series was released and was again developed by West One Co. Limited. The game introduced a new character named Chiron, who at this time had to deal with more RPG elements. The game module contained a battery, so the player was able to save at any time. And then Wonder Boy 4, in early 1994, the last part of the original Wonder Boy series was released and dropped the Wonder Boy title, because a female character named Asha was the star of the game. The game was released only in Japanese language, but fans trailered all the text in 2002. So, sorry, it's got Wonder Boy in Monsterland, Wonder Boy in Monster World, and then Monster World 4, because obviously it can't be a Wonder Boy, because she's a girl. Okay, let's look at the collection. This is the cover that I had on my Master System. This is so cool, these covers. And the plastic kind of like, what's it called? Game case. And if you accidentally squish it too, the corners would squish. You gotta be careful of those. This is cool too. I had this one as well. Exactly the same as that. This is the manual inside. Well, the manuals, they weren't coloured. They were just like blue and white. Wonder Boy in Monster World for the Mega Drive. Yeah, I had this one too. I only had the cart. Actually, no, I didn't. I did have the case as well. The cases were nice hard plastic cases like the Mega Drive ones are now. That's all, guys. So there's the credits of it. Once again, this game is brought to me today by PR Hound, Houndpick Games, and thank you ININ Games for developing the game. The art's awesome, eh? It was just like basically, some of it was scans of the original. It's so cool. Okay guys, now it's time for Marble Relay's mini indie game review. So what do we think about this game? Yeah, I wish they did too, Cowboy. It'd be nice, eh? Well, I'm a big Wonder Boy fan, so I thought this game was brilliant. Sorry. Yeah, I know what you mean. Collector's edition features and only feature, yeah. Yeah, I hate that. I understand if you want a statue and all, but yeah. I like how it's kind of like, should be always, the art, or the art books that are digital should always come with all games. And if you want the physical one, you buy, you know, physical release. So, the first game, Wonder Boy, guys, I thought it was excellent. It's my favourite of the series. I couldn't get used to the high jump button, which was this button here, the L1 button. That was a little bit of a pain in the butt, but once I kind of got used to it and used a bit of rewind action, I thoroughly enjoyed it. Going on to Monsterland, it was just exactly like I remember it. I can't remember the spin jump though, and same with Monster World. I couldn't do the spin attack. I couldn't remember those. Monster World 4, everything just, I never played Monster World 4 back in the day, so I didn't know how to compare it, but it just played like an old retro game. It was brilliant. Soundtracks in the background, they're nice, they sound good, they sound like they originally did. I think they might have been maybe just a little bit tweaked to make it sound a little bit better. But the same tune and everything, I enjoyed it, except for Monster World 4. It was a bit of an annoying soundtrack. As I said, I've never played that game back in the past, so I couldn't compare it, and it was a bit annoying. The gameplay wise, as I said before, I couldn't get used to some of the buttons on Wonder Boy original. Rewind features a plus. If you start dying too many times, just rewind. You also got fast rewind, which is a good nice added feature, but you shouldn't be using it too much. You should be able to enjoy the game as you want. It'd be nice if you could, if they included the original controller setup, so just the 2 buttons, and when you moved on to the Mega Drive, maybe the 3 buttons for the Mega Drive games. But the original Wonder Boy, I like to be able to go back just to 2 buttons. I couldn't find their way of doing. We had Radelica Man here before, and he suggested maybe there's a feature, but I couldn't find it. So if there is a feature, I hope someone could comment on my YouTube channel later and let me know where it is, because I couldn't find it. It's a nice touch to add the gallery to it, get to see the old art of the game and the old covers. I like that. Overall, guys, once again, I'm a big Wonder Boy fan. Not Mario, Wonder Boy fan. So I really love this game. I really got excited. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. It's not perfect. It is old school, it is retro, and it's a classic. It's great for those who have never played the game before and maybe want to pick it up. And it's also great for those guys that just have played it in the past and want to go back and live some great memories. So guys, once again, thank you for PR Houndpick Games for sending me this game today. ININ Games for publishing the game. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you're watching me live today on my Twitch channel, guys, please feel free to drop me a follow. And if you're watching this back on my YouTube channel, please, guys, like, subscribe, share, and comment if you want. I will reply. Just, it's free to subscribe, guys. It takes 1 second, not even that. Just hit that one button and it's done. I really do appreciate it if you can drop a sub for me. So, guys, I'd like to thank everyone for popping past today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Make sure to take care of yourselves and ones you love. Don't forget to feed your pets. And remember, guys, you're perfect just the way you are. Unless you want to change, then change. Be you, do you, and you'll be fine. Until next time, guys, thank you for watching, and bye for now. Thank you, thank you, thank you.